Hi everyone, I wanted to show you my June projects using the Caribbean Breeze and Desert Serenade kits, and I wanted to just quickly show you some of the things that I've done. Using the Caribbean Breeze kit, I used my favorite paper from this line, which was this SEI quartz paper, I think it was called, tennis quartz, and it's this glossy green little dot paper. I loved it so much. I asked to have the kit built around this. So I used it as my background because I do that a lot with pattern papers. I just love the color. And I took one of those bracket shapes from the Fancy Pants bracket book and traced with some white paper, just made myself a giant bracket and laid my main pictures down. I got some little ones cut from Costco with the white border on them. They're just wallet size. And then I used a couple of ribbons that coordinated with this kit, along with some Heidi Grace stickers that I just had laying around, but I've been wanting to use them. They just talk about friendship and stuff. And I used the Prima flower from the kit. I'm going to show you this up close. I took it apart because mine was red, black, and this green, and it did not go with my layout. So I used the green base of the flower, and then I took the red one off and I just traced around it using this beautiful Prima flocked blue paper that came in the kit, and I just created another layer for on top of it. And then I used a really thick, you can see, glass button, but it is so pretty, and I plan on putting this on Emma's wall in her bedroom, so it will be okay with the dimension. But I just wanted to show you how you can layer flowers with different papers. Don't feel really boxed in with the ones that you get in your kit. So that was the very first quick little kit project that I did. Please take him outside, thank you. And the next one is a little card I did. Emma likes to have cards on hand for when she goes to birthday parties. And this kit, remember, just was based around these craft papers that were made by Fancy Pants? No, Jelly Bean Soup. Oh my gosh, totally got them confused. With Jelly Bean Soup. And I made a card lengthways. I thought it would be fun to open this way. But I used the graph line Jelly Bean Soup craft paper, and I cut myself a scalloped border with that blue flocked paper, which I adore. And then I used some of that bright Lime Ricky striped paper. It's just a little strip, and then the American Crafts pink polka dot paper that came in the kit also. I used the Jelly Bean Groovy alphabet just to spell out "You Are Cool," and I thought that was fun because it had the graph on it this month as well. And then I took one of the butterflies from the craft paper of Jelly Bean, cut it out, put some dimensionals behind it, and then just put different rhinestones from the Kaiser Craft stones that we get. I have every color. And I thought that that was such a cute little kind of preteen card that she can give out to anyone she wants. So that's my other one. And lastly, I made this one called Court Queen Pins, which was about a bowling day that we had at work. And I used, again, the Jelly Bean alphabet graph paper on the back, just as my border. And then I used the Jelly Bean giant black dots craft paper through the middle. And then remember that paper in the add-on kit that I talked about, the big giant wavy Lime Ricky paper? I love this paper. I know some of you would be afraid of it, but look how I just cut it down, and look at the punch of color that it really gives to this layout. I love it. And then I had a couple of giant journaling stickers from Heidi Grace that I used, but I used my Jelly Bean alphabet up here for Court, which is that graph green font. I used a couple of the little rhinestones just to make it look glitzy, kind of like a tiara for queen pins. And then this was the add-on alphabet from Making Memories. I love that too. Look how fun that is, dimensional. And then I wanted to show you how I made these circles. I don't know if you can see, I'm trying. But I really love the colors that we all use for our bowling balls in this photo, and it just cracked me up. And I just thought that the black circle dots were a little too stark, so I wanted to add some color. So this is what I did. I took my Cuttlebug, and I took this paper that comes from the add-on paper kit, which is that Lime Ricky, really crazy paper. And all I did was I took two of the Nestabilities dies, two circle dies, and I nested them inside of each other. And then I put the paper on top of it, ran it through my Cuttlebug. This is the best tool. And then what comes out on the other side is this circle within a circle. And so that's what I used See the circle within the circle of that crazy pattern paper? Look how you can really tone it down. And then I put it onto the craft bold polka dot stick, paper. And then what I did, if you can really see, is I put a layer of glossy accents, or some people have diamond glaze, and I put it around it just to mimic, again, the bowling ball and make it look a little fun and dimensional. So that's what I did with this kit, and I hope that it gives you some ideas, because don't feel boxed in by the craft paper. You can of course use it alone, and it's plain on the back sides as well, but you can do so much with it and jazz it up, which is why we gave you all this color in this kit. And there's some really fun ideas to do with it, and just to really make things pop. So I hope that you got some inspiration from this, and I'll be right back with some Desert Serenade projects.